Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday Night Live, the other half of our week here of fundraising. So excited you decided to join us tonight. I'm feeling sort of refreshed and reloaded for all the things that are to come. I even shaved off the beard. I don't know, how you feeling about that?
I think you look very sharp.
That beautiful voice you're hearing is none other than my spectacular and fantastic wife, Carrie, who is the amazing producer of this little soiree we have here twice a week.
Yep.
I'm going to give you some updates about our fundraiser in just a few minutes, but I thought maybe I should just start off with a song. And this song literally popped into my head about 30 seconds before we went to air, so I thought I would sing it for you. I used to sing this one a lot. Looking from a window above, like a story of love. Can you hear me? Came back only yesterday, moving further away. Want you near me? All I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day, and all I ever knew, only you. Sometimes when I think of her name, when it's only a game, and I need you, listen to the words that you say. It's getting harder to stay. When I see you, all I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day, and all I ever knew, only you, only you. This is gonna take a long time, and I wonder what's mine. Can take no more. Wonder if you'll understand. It's just the touch of your hand behind closed doors. All I needed was the love you gave. All I needed for another day, and all I ever knew, only you, only you. Only you. That song is by Yaz, 1980s something, not sure. Well, I'm just blown away. This has been such an amazing week. Feeling the love and connection with all of you out there who are watching, and feeling like we have this sort of big community, this family of people who we're all getting together to do something special, to sort of, the way I sort of look at the restoration of this building particularly is like, I feel like we're building a lighthouse, and I just love that. I love every bit of it. So should I sing another song, or should we start to give some updates and talk about stuff? What do you think, babe? Any thoughts?
Why don't you sing one more song and then we'll do the updates.
It's pretty sad that because she does all the technical stuff and she does like all of everything and anything that's really important. My job is really to sort of focus on the music, and then I even like when I get to that, I'm like, "Hey, sweetie, what should I sing?"
Yeah.
Perhaps an original. Well, that didn't sound right. Did I do something wrong? What am I missing? Well, maybe that's a sign that I'm not supposed to play that song at this moment. What do you think? Perhaps a different song. How about... How about this one? Billy Ray sang away on his dying day. He said, sing this one when everyone has left and gone away. Say, hey, 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 Billy Ray's rivers run. Hey, 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 it was fun, now it's done. If you're looking for me, I'll be under that old tree. Score it, hey, Billy, now, river one. And he was born on every road his feet did trod on. His girl Nancy wore her feet fancy whenever she'd take his arm. Say, hey, 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 Billy Ray's rivers run. Hey, 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 it was fun, but now it's done. If you're looking for me, I'll be that old tree. Score it, hey, Billy, now, river one. And after everybody goes, piano clicks another roll, the love song falls into ears and disappears, but who will care and who will hear? The song keeps falling. Falling, falling on. Billy Ray died today, he barely made a sound. He looked up, God filled his cup, one drop did hit the ground. Hey, 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 Billy Ray's rivers run. Hey, 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 it was fun, but now it's done. If you're looking for me, I'll be under that old tree. Score it, hey, Billy, now, river one. I'm really enjoying playing that song. I can't wait to record that on my upcoming album. Okay, is it time for some updates? What do you think?
I think that would be good.
All right. So, for those of you who are just watching tonight, and maybe you missed last Wednesday, maybe you don't know anything about what's going on right now, last Wednesday we decided to start a fundraiser for our One Hallelujah organization, which is now sort of controlling this beautiful barn building that we're in right now. And this building was in need of some real improvement. We spent years and years rehabbing, rebuilding, completely reworking, remaking the inside of this building to some great success. It was, and we've done shows here and all kinds of things, and it's just been wonderful. Our intention was, as we sort of came into 2020, to sort of address the outside. The outside had never been taken care of. And right around that time, we got a message from our insurance company that said that we were going to be dropped by our insurance company because of the state of the exterior of this barn. That was sort of devastating to us. And then they were like, we had a short period of time to do it. And then COVID happened. And
Right.
I sort of lost all my work for the foreseeable future. And so there was just no finances to do the outside of this building. We tried to keep things going. You all kept things going and kept us afloat here. And I got to do these live stream shows, and we really spent a lot of time trying to figure out what we want One Hallelujah, our charitable arm, here to be and do. But we need a home for that. And so we knew the barn was the home for all of this stuff. So in order to get about the business of, doing our work and putting on shows again and really using the time of COVID to our advantage, we knew that we had to get the building sorted out.
Yeah.
So we came to you last Wednesday, said we're going to do a week-long fundraiser to try to see what we can do to do that. And you all have been showing up in such amazing and beautiful ways. And so I don't know if we have a drum roll. Are you going to put up the graphic here?
Are we ready for the graphic?
Well, I can just say what the deal is. So,
wait a minute. Do you want me to?
Well, I'm saying we could do. Why don't you put up the graph? You're going to have to help me out with the numbers because they're changing at moment by moment. But
Well, they are. But so here's our latest numbers as of like right before the show. Or it's not. Well, it's not the. It's the yeah. But we can give them the actual number, which you should be able to see on your screen there.
Yes. Okay. So here's the situation. So starting last Wednesday to this moment, we set a pretty ambitious goal because that's the amount of money it's going to take to do what needs to be done. We sort of broke it down a little bit, and to this moment right before air, we had taken in $34,777.
Yeah. So some of these percentages do need to be adjusted.
Slightly, because we just took
just
in a little
slightly.
bit before. But this is basically as of a few hours before showtime. We had set an ambitious goal, but a realistic one of $100,000 to do what needed to be done out there. And it was broken down into some pieces. The main thing that the insurance company was really upset about was the siding, and we sort of told you a little bit about why that was and why that needed to be fixed. And so we reached that echelon. I think by the next day we had the $18,500, which was necessary. So that completely funded the siding. And I'm giddy with this.
I know.
We were also able to this point here now completely say that we are completely funded to have the roof done as well. So the whole building is going to be it's just going to be beautiful and renewed, and we're so excited about it. So we're at 30, essentially, let's say now it would be close to 35% of the goal, of the main goal. We're only, we're somewhere between 5 and 10% now toward the next goal, which I'll talk about a little bit later. So let's just focus on the excitement right now of the fact that you guys showed up and we're doing this together. You know, this building I feel like is as much yours as it is ours, as it is God's. It's just,
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, I'm just blown away.
we are blown away at our community,
Yeah.
at the people that surround us. We feel like we're just sitting in a big old hug. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. It's just unbelievable. So we're going to have some more info for you. Oh, so just to get started here. So we talked about a couple of things on Wednesday. There was a lot of information covered. One of which was that anybody who donated from Wednesday to Wednesday was going to, their name, should you chose to use it, because a lot of people donated anonymously, which is also just remarkable. We put your name in a drawing for a beautiful guitar donated by Stutzman's Guitar Center. Stutzman's, as you know, if you've been watching this show, they've just been a wonderful supporter and encourager, and one of the pillars that have sort of held us up since the beginning, just supporting us with whatever we needed to keep going in terms of instruments or loan of guitars or repair on instruments that I had that weren't working properly, and and also the donation of a beautiful brand new guitar. So this is, we'll leave that graphic up there for a minute.
Sure.
So this lovely guitar right here is a Jasmine guitar. It is, it's made by the Takamine company. So it sounds absolutely beautiful. So what we're going to do is, because people, obviously we're still only sort of 5 to 10% into the goal of the next phase of fundraising, and we're sort of obviously still short of the main goal. So for this guitar particularly, we are going to keep this all open until the end of the show. We're going to raffle this off at the end of the show. So anybody who has donated on any of the One Hallelujah sources, so that's directly to One Hallelujah or to the GoFundMe, your name has been put in a drawing for this guitar.
Anybody who's donated to the regular PayPal over the past 7 days is also
the last 7 days. If you
there.
Donated, your name is in the running.
Any donations that came in for the last 7 days, as long as we have your name, it's included.
Which is exciting. I'm excited to see. And I downloaded an app for my phone, so I can do it. So everybody was assigned a number if you donated, and then Carrie sort of even mixed those up because they were sort of, well, that's neither here nor there. But she
they're random.
Everybody who donated was assigned a number, and so I downloaded a random number generator to my phone. So I'm going to hit the button at the end of the show, and it's just going to randomly generate.
And if anybody donates now, I will be keeping that list current.
And so this guitar has a value of about $200. It has a case with it. It sounds fantastic. This is a great guitar. So if you're interested in this guitar, and so we've had, how many people have donated? Individual donors have we had to the campaign?
126.
26. So you have a really good chance of winning this guitar.
And also, if you sent me an email, we have a couple emails of people saying we're sending in something or we're pledging a certain amount. That's also included in the list. So
yes. So this is exciting. I'm excited to see who gets this, and So all right, I'm gonna do. Actually, I want to do another song here. So this guitar was dropped off yesterday. This is a very cool Gibson SG from the collection of Jack Donahue, which I can now say officially, he was always my friend, Jack Donahue, and now he is my friend and advisory board member to One Hallelujah, Jack Donahue. And so, Jack, you've been such a wonderful support to us, and even if you had done nothing else but let me play all your guitars, you would be awesome. So this is a cool little Gibson SG that I'm gonna try to play some stuff that is a little bit different than what I usually do. I've always wanted to play some slide on the show, and these guitars were sort of made for that. They're sort of designed to look like flames. And I wanted to play a song. My mom used to play, we had this record by Ry Cooder. And it was a soundtrack to a movie. And on this, he played a song called "Feelin' Bad Blues," and my mom used to play this on the turntable when I was a kid. And so this is just sort of like a little bit of that, but it gave me a chance to sort of have some fun and sort of put this guitar through its paces. I always loved listening to that. My version's a little bit simpler than Ry Cooter's, but man, it just has that like, well, that song's called "Feeling Bad Blues." I don't feel bad tonight, but I could see where, like, if you were, that would be a cool tune to listen to. I'm gonna try one other tune on this guitar because it's, I don't know, it's fun to play this one. Lifetime, one of toil and blood. And blackness was a virtue and the road was full of mud. I came in from the wilderness, creature void of form. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. And if I pass this way again, you can rest assured I'll always do my best for her, and that I give my word. In a world of steel like death and man, who are fighting to be warm. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. I was burned out from exhaustion, buried in her hair. Poison down the bushes and blown out on the trail. Hunted like a crocodile, ravaged in the cold. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Well, suddenly I turned around. She was standing there with silver bracelets on her wrists and flowers in her hair. She walked to me so gracefully, she took my crown of thorns. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. Come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. That's fun. That's fun to do. All right. Well, thank you so much, Jack, for the loan of this guitar. This one is also on sale, and 20% of each of the guitars that we sell from Jack's collection is going to go to One Hallelujah. So once again, thank you so much, Jack, for all of that. This guitar, again, you can instant message me, or any of the other ones that you've seen from his collection. You can instant message me, and we'll see if we can get you sorted out. Okay. All right, so we got a request. Are there any other updates I should give now, or should we wait? Oh, the color. I should tell people what the color is.
People are wondering about the color.
Are they wondering about the color?
They are.
Okay, so originally we had thought about doing like a natural wood siding, but unfortunately, especially now with the lumber prices being what they are, even with the Amish, if they were to do it, it was just prohibitive. It just wasn't possible. So we, turned our attention to having, steel siding. which is fantastic from a protective point of view and maintenance point of view. Just amazing. It has a 50-year warranty on it, and you can choose literally any color that you like.
Yes.
So originally we were just going to keep the barn red, and I was driving through. I forgot where I was. I was coming back from a show.
Was it like Caledonia or?
Yeah, I was coming back from. Yes, I was coming back from somewhere at that area, and I saw a barn, and the color scheme was white. It was a beautiful gleaming white barn with black trim and a black roof, and it looked so sharp and cool. Sharp. I love calling things sharp.
Yes.
And so that is what we've decided, because we thought, it'll stand out really beautifully. And some friends of ours, Jim and Kathy Stocks, have donated a barn quilt for the front of the building.
Yeah.
Which we are going to design with them. And I'm so excited to do that. I feel like it's a nice sort of frame for that, You'll really see it and it'll stand out. So it'll be a white barn with black trim and with a beautiful barn quilt on the front.
Yeah.
And so how does the audience feel about that?
Well, we've got some people who are really, really loyal to the red barn.
It's true, but
thing. And that was our original thought, was red.
It was.
Stick with the red. And but he said it to me, and I had I like Pinterest, and so I go on Pinterest a lot, and I had already pinned like a few white barns because there's just something so.
I didn't think I would like that because I
Yeah.
thought to myself I wanted something maybe more colorful or in this way, and then I saw it, like I actually saw
I know.
it.
There's
and
just
it
something really
looked
striking
so
about
good.
it. Yeah. So just trust us. It will be lovely. I promise.
So wait a minute,
Gracie's upset.
who's
Gracie's what?
Yeah. So is like the general consensus? Are people unhappy, or is this just one person?
There are two people who were wanting red for sure.
Okay.
But you know what? Just trust us. It'll be beautiful. Gracie is upset. She wanted some like flashy color.
It's more like purple or something.
We told her white, and she's like white. But it'll be.
You know what
it's
is?
gonna be great.
You know what it is? I remember when I was a kid, and we always had colored Christmas lights. And one year, my mom was like, "We got to put the Christmas lights on," and they were all white. And I was like, "What? What is this? What are you doing?
Yeah.
What is this?" And she's like, "Well, it looked very elegant and nice."
I know.
And I was devastated, but ultimately,
Yeah.
it was very nice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're gonna have to trust us on this one. It's gonna look spectacular.
We wanted to have a picture to show you to you kind of like, and we have one actually. We just couldn't get it. We couldn't get it on our equipment so you could see it, but maybe next time. Augie is asking if white is a color, and in fact, white is every color. It is. It is every color. So I don't know.
Does that mean Augie's upset too?
Augie is one of the ones who wanted red.
Come on. Well, the thing is, I get it. It's traditional. It is the thing.
Yes.
But the truth is, I would like to be able to say to people, if you just say it's the red barn, I mean, like 90% of barns are red. And so I want, so now we can say it's the beautiful.
Now we can call it the white barn.
The gleaming white barn with the barn quilt on the front. Plus, I want, with having the quilt on the front of it, I feel like that will make that stand out really beautifully. I wasn't expecting to have to defend this.
I know. I'm getting some pushback about white being every color, and I think that that's incorrect, although Heather is an artist. But black is the absence of color. And white.
True black is the absence of color.
Right. And white is what happens when all of the colors are together, I believe. I could be wrong.
Well, yeah, but let's look this up. We need to know.
Oh, yeah. See, I shouldn't make statements before I
You know what? It doesn't matter. The barns. See,
this isn't up for debate.
The idea is that we keep our insurance, and it is lovely and bright, and that was part of the thing. When I saw the white barn, it was like light. It was like, and that's what we thought.
Yeah.
Try something a little bit different. You just have to trust us on this. We shouldn't have even told anybody. That's.
Okay, white light is the combination of all colors.
Yes.
In the color spectrum. So there you go.
Nicely done, sweetie. I was behind you all the way.
Thank you. I saw a little bit of doubt. You were like scared for me for a minute.
I was not. I was like, she's got this. She knows. I've been lately thinking about my lifestyle, all the things I've done and how it's been. And I can't help believing in my own mind. I know I'm gonna hate to see it end. I've seen a lot of sunshine, slept out in the rain, and spent a night or two all on my own. I've known my lady's pleasures, I've had myself some friends, and spent a time or two in my own home. And I have to say it now, it's been a good life all in all. It's really fine to have the chance to hang around and lie there by the fire, watch the evening tide, while all my friends and my old lady sit and pass the pipe around. Talk of poems and prayers and promises and things that we believe in. How sweet it is to love someone, how right it is to care. How long it's been since yesterday. And what about tomorrow? What about our dreams and all the memories we share? Days that pass so quickly now, nights are seldom long, and time around me whispers when it's cold. The changes somehow frighten me, still I have to smile. It turns me on to think of growing old. Though my life's been good to me, there's still so much to do. So many things my mind has never known. I'd like to raise a family, I'd like to sail away and dance across the mountains on the moon. And I have to say it now, it's been a good life all in all. It's really fine to have the chance to hang around, lie there by the fire, watch the evening tide, while all my friends and my old lady sit and pass the pipe around. Talk of poems and prayers and promises and things that we believe in. How love someone, how right it is to care. How long it's been since yesterday. What about tomorrow? What about our dreams and all the memories we share? We had a request there for some John Denver, so I thought that was a good one to play on a night like tonight. I wanted to take a moment you got to meet some of our board of directors on Wednesday, which was exciting for us to finally share some of that with you. And so I wanted to once again introduce you to my good friend and advisory board member, Mark. Hey, Mark, how you doing tonight? Thank you so much for being here once again.
Hi, Chris. And hello, everyone out there. For those of you who haven't had a chance to meet me, I've been working with Chris and the family for a number of years now and supporting them and witnessing their vision, their commitment to the vision, and their desire and effort that they put forth in this endeavor. Just prior to COVID hitting, we were in the process of constructing a recording studio here at the barn, right, Chris?
Trying to, yeah.
And had the cameras in line, and then COVID hit, and it was, oh my God, what are we going to do? It didn't take longer than a week or two before Chris was on the phone with me and say, hey, we've got all the equipment. Why don't we do live stream television?
It was a miracle that we had everything we needed to reach everyone.
And remarkable so, because if you looked at some of the YouTube videos that some of the other musicians in the world are putting out, I don't think they hold a candle to what Chris has been able to do here at the barn.
You're very kind.
And it's added to the lifting up of all of us. And we've had the benefit of witnessing that gift and participating in it. The fundraising campaign we've just embarked on is pretty amazing in the sense that we're looking at a fairly significant number here, and the reality is the fundraising doesn't stop here. It continues on, and we're going to be participating on occasion, updating you on the progress and showing you some of the results of where the money has gone, because you have been very gracious in this effort.
Amazing.
And some of the projects ahead of us, you're going to be the reason we're able to do them, and we couldn't be more grateful. So I'll get back to you later on some other ideas I wanted to share with you tonight, but Chris, thank you, and Carrie, thank you so much for all the work you guys have been doing.
Thank you so much, Mark. You've been a wonderful friend and a very trusted advisor through all of this craziness that we're experiencing here in the world. So, all right. Well, thank you so much, Mark. We so appreciate you and the rest of the board members here. This has become such a passion project, and one that we feel is absolutely important. And so what we've decided is to sort of continue the fundraiser for a bit. I spoke to Dave Stutzman today, and he said he would be happy to donate even another guitar if we were going to keep some fundraising options open so that we could really push to get to that goal. Because, the deal is if we can get to the goal of just getting this building sorted out, we would, my mind just sort of reels at taking that off the plate, what would be able to be accomplished not only in this building, but by One Hallelujah in general. We could really focus on the work for a change, and that would just be so exciting to be able to do. I wanted to update you a little bit because, as I said, we were somewhere between, as when we went to Showtime here, somewhere between 5 and 10% funded on the next phase. So the first, 2 phases are funded, the siding, the roof. But the back deck was something that was probably the biggest chunk of what we needed to do. It wasn't as pressing as immediate a need at the time because we just weren't letting anybody go out there. But that deck is completely falling down. It's literally falling off the side of the building. Since the day we bought it, we've never been able to sort of address it. And it's sort of a main form of egress if we are going to be able to have take care of some of the various zoning things that we need to do. As you can see, that right there in that picture, that the sides are literally falling off it.
Yeah,
It's really not just an eyesore, but it is exceptionally dangerous.
Yeah.
And as I was talking to the guy who's going to do the siding, by the way, that project starts on September 8th, which is super exciting.
Yep.
And we're going to document the whole thing. But he said that it would be best to have that at the very least down, before we sided the building, and then rebuild, to the new stuff. So this is a sort of a really pressing and important part of all of this, and an exciting one too, because the hope would be that we can rebuild something there that would lend to what we're able to do here in terms of audiences and size and, various things, in addition to being able to have even some more handicap accessibility possibly, and having a main form of egress, to sort of satisfy the wishes of the town and the code and all of that. Is there anything I'm missing there?
No, I don't think so.
So if you're feeling like you're on board with this, I can tell you, like I said, we're selling our house to also be all in on this, because we just think that it's that important that this building be rock solid for the future. And it can just be a lighthouse for the various things that we can do in here and out of here. So anyway, if you're on Team One Hallelujah now, and if you could tell the story, if you could get people involved, turn people on to what we're doing, learn a little bit, go to onehallelujah.org, learn a little bit more about, the charitable aspects of what we're doing in addition to just the arts and entertainment stuff. We would just be so overwhelmed and grateful. If you know any businesses or people who, might want to get involved in something like this, that would be just amazing. I'd love to really be able to watch us all as a community do this together.
Yeah.
And we're going to document every bit of it, which is exciting. So again, you can scan this QR code if you're watching this on some source other than your phone. You could just take your phone right now, open up the photo app on your phone, and scan that. It'll take you right to the GoFundMe page. And
we're going to be sending out some pamphlets, some mailers as well. Now, if you get one of these and you've already donated, then or you can't donate for one reason or another, that's perfectly fine. But if you wouldn't mind just passing it on to somebody who might be interested, that would be great. So I'm going to be mailing. If we have your address, you might be receiving one of these in the next, hopefully in the next week.
So we're going to keep this going for a little bit. We're going to really try to reach that. We're going to really try to reach that goal, and we're just so grateful for all of you that have been out there helping us and, sort of getting this place ready for what's to come. COVID has felt almost like a reframing and preparation time for something new. And I really think that was our task, was to try to, let's do that. We got the interior going, we got the video stuff going, we started interacting with people, we were able to sort of get into hospitals and hospices and, people with, needs that we could sort of fill musically with our One Hallelujah, And I just think that the sky's the limit with how we can, get together. And I'm just so excited to watch all of this take place. I'm going to play another song here for you now. Just a moment till it wraps its arms around you and pushes you away, though you Stories are young and old. Words can be bought and sold. These are my reasons. So this is the part where I begin, where I can start. 'Cause time has a way of holding your hand and then slipping away. Love is my way to hold what you say, 'cause you are my story. In my ear, you barely breathe, but I can feel your voice surround me. The fragrance in the air has lingered on, still unaware that you have found me. These are the I hope to carry me when I'm old. Carry me softly. So this is the part where I begin, where I can start. Time has a way of holding your hand and then slipping away. So here, I'll drown where I stand, a careless heart and careful hands, 'cause you are my story. Just a moment till it wraps its arms around you. Wow, I love singing that song. Okay, I guess we should probably do the guitar raffle now, huh? What do you think?
I think so. I just updated the last name.
Okay.
And a few donations during the show.
Should we give people one more moment if they'd like to donate? Give like another.
Well, but then there's the delay. It might take some time for it to come through the email.
Okay.
So.
Just want to make sure everybody was included. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do it now. Okay. So once again, this guitar was donated courtesy of Stutzman's Guitar Center. And here we go.
It's very exciting.
Okay, so how many? So we've got pick a number between 1 and
131.
Okay. I am randomly generating the number now. The number is 87.
87 is...
You can see it, just so you know that I don't know if you can zoom in on that.
K. Drury.
K. Well, it's never too late to learn how to play guitar.
I know.
That's the way I think.
She just celebrated a birthday.
Yes,
here,
she celebrated her 80th birthday.
Yeah.
And she celebrated, we helped to celebrate it with her. So, Kay, I'm so happy that you won the guitar. I will drop it off personally. So once again, just in case you were wondering, so this was donated by Stutzman's, and Stutzman's has agreed to donate yet another instrument. I'm not exactly sure what guitar it's going to be, but he's going to donate, or they're going to donate another guitar to help with some fundraising. So we'll talk about that as things go on.
Yeah.
We're just going to keep this fundraiser up. We're going to keep pushing. So if for whatever reason maybe you wanted to donate and you haven't yet, or you want to be part of it, you can write to us. You can call us if there's any questions you have. If there's anything that you're interested in, we need you to hold up this building, and we will do our very best to be good stewards. And I can say this: we're gonna document every inch of it, both video and otherwise, so that you can see that every penny that comes in for this is going directly to these things, and you're going to be able to see them take shape. There's, we want you to see every bit of it because you did it. We all came together as like a family, and we did a thing, and are doing a thing. But we're still sort of well short of the final goal, so we really, really, we need you.
Yeah.
I'm going to sing. I know that we're going to be, well, it's probably close, a little bit over time, but I'm going to sing another song to finish up because I got to play at a festival this weekend and met some lovely people, and one of our new family members requested this song, so I can't believe Kay won the guitar. I'm so happy. That makes me happy. This has become the unofficial theme song. The Father has a plan, though it's hard to see it now. You feel you're walking all alone, but He is there, no doubt. The storm around you rages, and you're tossed to and fro. When you're faced with life's decisions, you're not sure which way to go. Stand still and let God move. Standing still is hard to do. When you feel you have reached the end, it make a way for you. Stand still and let God move. When the enemy surrounds you and the walls are closing in, and the tide is swiftly rising, and you wonder where He's been. Friend, there never was a moment His arms weren't reaching out. You can rest assured and be secure. God's moving right now. So stand still and let God move. Standing still, it's hard to do. When you feel you have reached the end, it make a way for you. Stand still and and let God move. Stand still and let God move. You feel you have reached the end. He'd make a way for you. Stand still and let God move. Stand still and let God move. I wanted to mention on Sunday, we are going to be having an audience, but we forgot to sort of advertise it.
Yeah.
So we have plenty of room available if you'd like to come to this Sunday's Songs of Faith. We have probably about, I don't know, somewhere between 12 and 15 seats available.
Yeah.
If you'd like to come, there is no cost to do so. You know, we do, take a donation if that's in your heart, but you're just welcome here. And, that's another thing I just wanted to mention to you, the audience, is part of the reason why we're going so hard with fundraising is because we want to keep all of the things that we do without cost to people. Because there are always people that we need to reach and people that need connection, that may not have the financial means to do that. And so we just always wanted to make all of the things that One Hallelujah did free to those who needed it or wanted it. And then if it was in your heart to support it, well, then that's a separate issue.
Yeah.
And I just think that that's such a wonderful way to do these things. And the hearts that I'm seeing and feeling out there on the other side of this camera take my breath away. The generosity and the love. It is a very bright spot in a very sort of unsteady time. And we're so excited to have this be sort of the central point for that,
Yeah.
for our little community and our little family here. So we're going to keep the fundraiser going. Get on board, see what you can do, read about it, learn about it, call us up, send us emails, ask us questions, Sunday night, 12 to 15 seats. All you have to do is just go on either send us a message and tell us you want some of those seats, or go on the website and you could probably make a reservation. Or
Yep,
do we not
the
have
reservations
that
are up on the website for the 29th, which is Sunday, and there will be more shows also. I'm hoping in the next 24 hours I'll get some more shows with reservations available for September.
And one of our hopes is, and one of the reasons why we're really trying hard to get all of this stuff done with the building, is because one of the things that we would love to bring back this year, which broke our heart to cancel last year, are all the Christmas shows.
Yeah.
Because we know how much they mean to you, and they mean so much to us.
Yeah, we really missed
And
that last year.
Last year was just devastating. The year before that, we had done 12 standing room only Christmas shows, and 12. That was amazing. And last year we weren't able to do any. So the idea would be to try to get the building sorted out so that we could get back to that this year. And we just pray that everybody is healthy and able to do that. And all right, did I forget anything? Are we good?
I don't think so. I think that's enough
It's
information.
a lot of info.
Yeah.
A lot of info. Do you want to show that graphic one more time? Is that possible to do, or did you already? Just to show what we had in,
Yeah.
just so that people can understand it once again. So that we had reached So we have reached, roughly 32 to 35% of the annual budget or the goal of this fundraiser. We are 100% funded for the siding, 100% funded for the roof, and somewhere between 5 and 10% funded for the sort of very difficult and ambitious project where we have to sort of tear down and rebuild the deck and have our form of egress and be able to sort of satisfy the town with the code requirements that are there. So, all right, God bless everybody. Thank you so much. This has been such a wonderful week to connect with all of you, and we hope to keep it going. We'll see you on Sunday night for Songs of Faith. Good night.